Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Drama Hospital reaction. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. Oh, today was quite a day, especially if you don't like Morgan and Kiki, because any day they get yelled at is just a good day for me. So let's get right to it. At the hospital, Franco goes to see Obrecht about Nina and the conversation Obrecht felt the need to have with Nina. And Obrecht tells Franco that there's evidence to connect Nina with the kidnapping. Apparently, Nina was all over the security footage, and Obrecht turned it over to Nina. Turned over to Nathan. I wrote Nathan. I just am thinking a lot about Nina, frankly. And Obrecht claims that she did Franco a favor by handing the footage of Nina over because he won't be implicated in another crime and he'll have his freedom. At the Metro Court, Nathan visits Nina, and Nina asks about Michael being a suspect, and Nathan's like, alright, that's cool, but you're also a suspect too, and we got to talk. He didn't say it in that many words, but pretty much. Nathan has the security footage on a flash drive and is going to show Nina. So Nathan and Nina go through the security footage, and apparently she didn't leave when she said she did, but she went to the exam room and peered through the blinds. I'm good at enunciating. And apparently right after Nina leaves the blinds, the security footage goes black because somebody shut off the footage and went back and got AJ and or Avery, whatever you're referring her to. I look good in blue, don't you think? Nathan tells, not me, I don't know. Oh, Nathan tells Nina that he believes that she didn't take the baby. Apparently, I wrote me. And Franco gets back and looks through Nina's stuff after Nathan leaves, and Nina catches him snooping through her stuff. At the restaurant, Sonny tells Carly that Morgan and Kiki drugged Michael and are responsible for everything that happened to Michael, basically in the past few weeks with all this horrible stuff regarding AJ. And Carly is just beside herself, and she's also super upset with Morgan. While they're leaving, Lulu tries to introduce Valerie to Carly and Sonny, but they're off and they're not having it. They're like, alright, later, bye, we got to go. Lulu fills Valerie in on some family stuff, and Valerie is a little too complimentary of Dante for my liking and Lulu's also, I think, because whenever Lulu's talking about Sonny, she kept comparing him to Dante and Dante's brown eyes with his long eyelashes and his coloring and his kindness, and I'm like, dude, calm yourself, seriously, calm yourself. Lulu tells Valerie about how they need to find another person for their nurses' ball performance, and Valerie volunteers. So, I don't know. I really think Valerie means well, okay? And she says she can learn the dance through 2 run-throughs, because when she was a professional dancer, she still is a professional dancer, she had this choreographer who would change it every 5 minutes, and as someone who did color guard, I can relate to stuff changing every 5 minutes. And Lulu kind of doesn't want Valerie to do it, and it becomes plainly obvious to Valerie. So then Lulu backtracks and invites Valerie to dance with them and pretty much insists on it. And texts Lucy Coe that she found a 6th person. And Valerie says she thinks Lulu isn't comfortable around her and suggests that she should just leave Port Charles and maybe not move in with Nicholas. And meanwhile, does Nicholas even know he's getting a potential roommate? I think not. At ELQ, Dante arrives at ELQ, and Michael and Sabrina tell Dante about the drugging, and he apologizes because he feels he should have known better of Michael, and he also says he's ashamed of Morgan, and he's ashamed of himself for believing it. And Dante asks if there's any evidence, and Michael gives him the real pills that fell out of Morgan's pocket, and Sabrina says that she was there when everyone, made their statements, and she can corroborate everything. And then Dante kind of brings up the, Michael, you should have just let me search your house, because then, it turned a spotlight on you, and, next time, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I really don't buy into that, because I don't buy into this whole, if you have nothing to hide, then why refuse? You have a right to refuse, and, they shouldn't hold that against you, but I guess that's just me. And Michael thanks Sabrina again for sticking to his side after Dante leaves, and I was like, I think they're getting closer, and then they kiss! What? So, do with that what you will. That felt like such a Friday thing to happen, don't you think? And Morgan and Kiki, so Morgan's trying to be all noble now and be like, I'll take the rap for this because you weren't comfortable with it and da 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 da. And meanwhile, Avery's home, which is good and bad because it looks really bad for Morgan and Kiki, but obviously it's good because she's safe. So Kiki suggests that they should call the police, and Morgan's like, no, let's call my dad first. And wouldn't you know it, Sunny and Carly show up and see Avery, and after they hug her, Carly accuses Morgan of taking Avery. And Carly lays into Kiki and aborted about, oh, I don't know, and how Michael could have been this whole, when they were drugging, oh, how basically they put Avery in danger with Michael because Michael could have been like holding her or something and dropped her while they were drugging him, you know? And, you know, they're just such horrible people, and I love it that, you know, she's yelling at them. I love that. And Carly doesn't believe that they didn't kidnap the baby, and she's not letting Morgan talk, and she says that he's going to pay for drugging Michael. And Carly figures out that the reporter was there because of Morgan and Kiki, which was like another straw that broke the camel's back. There are like 5 camels, and all their backs are broken because of all the straws, you know? And Morgan still tries to convince them that Michael has something to do with the kidnapping. And I'm like, first of all, if kidnapping her was the point to get her away from Morgan and Kiki and Sunny, then why would Michael kidnap her and then give her back to Morgan and Kiki? Like, that just makes no sense unless they think that now he's trying to frame them for the whole kidnapping and blah, 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 blah. But still, fundamentally, I don't think it makes any sense. And Kiki suggests that they call Dante and let him know that Avery's safe. And, you know, they can call the whole police force that, you know, could be doing other things with their time besides looking for a missing child that's no longer missing. Dun, 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 dun. And Morgan's like, no, we can't do that because we'll never get her back again. And then he's like trying to convince all of them that if they call Child Protective Services, then they'll just take the baby back, give her back to Michael, and none of them will ever get to see, you know, Avery again, and it would be the worst thing that ever happened. And except for Carly, Sonny kind of looks like he's considering it, and then once you know, knock, 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 Dante's at the door. What are you gonna do now? That is it for today's General Hospital recap / reaction. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you could please check in the description, I have a link to an Indiegogo I'm promoting. So please check it out. If you can't donate, or if you can, please donate and share it. Definitely share it, please, please, please. Like on Facebook, Twitter, whatever you have. It would mean the world to me. I will see you tomorrow for more General Hospital, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!